Some farm folks have had a great year income-wise and might be thinking about sharing their good fortune with adult children. Unfortunately, money and family relationships sometimes get tangled up with misunderstanding and unrealistic expectations. Lynn Twist's book, The Soul of Money, talks about the sufficiency mentality versus those folks who practice the scarcity mentality. What do these concepts mean? How do they apply to the agricultural setting? To shed some light on these ideas, we're joined once again by our farm family coach, Elaine Fraze. You know, Elaine, I remember as a kid, my dad used to just write us a check at Christmas time, and I thought that was pretty great, actually. When farmers want to gift a significant sum, is just writing a check a good idea?
Well, I'm not really sure that that's the best idea, Kevin, because in my coaching experience, I've found that some misguided professionals have said, well, if you want to get rid of the girls quickly, just write them that big check at Christmas, and I've seen that cause a lot of problems. So I'd like farm families to really look at how they feel about money and what their intent is around giving it. I'm a little bit concerned about people doing things without explaining why they're doing it. So it's important that they talk about why they're doing it and put that into the family business part of the appreciation equation.
Money is always a touchy subject. That's definitely not unique to agriculture. What traps should we be watching out for? I mean, in your travels, what have you seen that either helps or causes problems in dealing with money?
Well, you know, money has a lot of different meanings to different people, and typically, Kevin, when I'm working with younger farmers, they really just want to know that they're appreciated. Of course, they want to be paid well for their inputs to the farm wealth as well, but I think the main thing is to have gifts with no strings attached. And when I wrote about this last year, I had a lot of feedback, so I know it struck a nerve with a lot of people. For instance, in my experience with one of my siblings, a promissory note was written, so we had a legal document in case of something happening to either of us, and there was no hard feelings at all. I've heard of other families who are actually keeping a ledger, and I'm not sure that that's such a great idea, but some of that may be a kickback to their family culture, their family of origin, and how they were treated as a child. So I'm just thinking that the main thing in how you give the gift is to give it without expectation that you have control over it once it's given. And another family scenario I saw, a large sum of money was given to one of the non-farming children for a business, and then the father tried to manipulate how that business was run, and that's just not what you want to do. So you mentioned in the intro Lynn Twist's book, The Soul of Money. I'd really recommend that folks get a hold of that and just have some discussion on, first of all, their intent with the gift and their expectation, and then there's a whole issue of what to do with families where the marital relationships aren't that strong either.
Well, one of our other segments will get more information more clearly about intent, but being clear about your money style and the way you give gifts, clearly key factors in dealing with money on the farm family. And for more information on these issues, simply visit ElaineFraze.com. Elaine, thanks as always.
Thanks, Kevin.